In this video right here, we're gonna be going over the rise and fall of the infamous character in the Storyville universe, which is Big Charles. So let's get into it. Who was also the best friend of an infamous killer, Nino, who was actually from 1200.
Toward.
Man, what you done did now, Nino?
You know that little boy Twan? Yeah, nigga caught that boy at the park and left his ass there.
Right? Even though we know it's not, let's just roll with it. But regardless of that, I know you know what happened to your nephew Kobe, and you can't deny that, Charles.
Man, it don't matter what I know or what I don't know. I was just telling you shit anyway, so get the fuck on.
Okay, keep playing tough and see where that gets you.
Shit, you can lock me up and throw away the key, but when I come home, shit, I'ma still be king. It don't matter to me. After being interrogated, Big Charles will go back to his block and tell his homies that the cops are trying to crack down and need to tighten up shit, cause it's about to get crazy out here. That sit down ended up going good, and Maserati T had forgave him, and he had created peace. Man, he wasn't the target, man. That shit f***ed up.
I'm trying to figure out how your drama ended up being on my side of the hood. What y'all got going on with Nino?
Word on the street is, that nigga put down Lil Twan, and he out here denying it, if you know what I mean.
Regardless, that's Parkside shit, so keep that shit over there. I got a business to run, and I can't do that with bodies dropping, bruh.
Yeah, my bad, man. You know, I ain't never been the type of nigga to break another man's hustle. But listen, we'll try to stay out your way, but I can't make no promises, man.
Yeah, well, I guess it's a thought that counts, right? I'm out of here, man.
I'll catch you later, but hey, don't worry about Nino. He'll be going real soon, real soon. Big Charles ended up trying to send his little homie to go shoot at Nino, but his little homie ended up missing all his shots and ain't hit nobody at all. He ain't even hit D-Rock. Now, of course, when Big Charles caught him, he tried to plead for his life, but Big Charles is here now, and he had got his little man shooter to shoot him in the neck. Now, the beef was already hot, but that Pacific incident would just add way more fuel to the fire. You gotta pay for that.
I ain't had shit to do with that. Me on my block, and you know that shit, nigga. You know who did that shit for real, and they ain't hiding it either. Don't be coming at me all crazy, nigga.
But ain't your block cooked up with them niggas? Aight then. You know what time it is, nigga. You know how the street shit go.
Yo, Big Charles, it ain't gotta go like this, huh?
See, right here, that's my little nigga shooter. And trust me, he ain't get the name for nothing.
So you really gonna shoot me for some shit you know I ain't do?
Nah, I ain't gonna shoot you. But he might. Hey now. Now later that night, Big Charles had told Shooter to go recruit some more people because they was in dire need of a crew. It was just only him and Shooter. While Big Charles talked to the recruits, Fat Sean, older brother, ended up running down and killing one of the new recruits. They wasn't even officially put on yet, but that's how the streets go. Now, of course, Big Charles wasn't gonna let that slide, so that's when back-to-back killings start happening, and it started getting crazy.
Caught that nigga D-Rock slipping and let it off. Rock ended up getting away untouched, but this will only ignite the beef even more. Once Nino heard about what happened to D-Rock, y'all already know what time it was. They caught TJ and Lil Mike hanging on Loyola, shots let off, and Lil Mike hit the ground. D-Rock stood over him and put 2 shots in his grill, finally catching his first body. At this point, Big Charles started getting desperate after realizing he down 5 on the scoreboard. So he ordered Shooter to take out Dada and Lil Dell, 2 brothers from Amelia Street that's known to affiliate with 1200. Shooter came through and did what Shooter do. He shot the shit out them little niggas. And the sad part is, they was only 11 and 12 years old. But that's the thing, the streets ain't got no age limit. And if you with that shit, then you on the menu, just like everybody else. Now we can't forget about them M-Block niggas. Yeah, they wasn't done making noise just yet. Fat Sean came home from the hospital and got active real quick. Them niggas ended up kidnapping TJ. They took son to a parking garage and Fat Sean set his body on fire, burning him to death and finally catching his first body. At this point, Big Charles decided it's time for him to get active, get back in the field and put that work in himself. He laced his boots up and got ready to slide. But later that day, Shooter was seen getting in the car with his grandmother when Nino came out of nowhere and started tearing the whole whip up. Shooter hit the ground while dodging every bullet, but his grandmother got hit in the arm. But luckily, she survived. Not long after that, Fat Sean and Twin was hanging out in the doorway. When Fat Sean got tired and went upstairs to lay down, Twin decided to hang out a little longer, and that's how the L's caught him slipping. They pulled up, and Big Charles hung out the window with his Mac 11. He hit Twin multiple times in the chest and stomach. They pulled off, leaving him to bleed to death. The score was now 6-3, with M-Block and 1200 being in the lead.
So Big Charles and Maserati T ended up having a second meeting, but this time it wasn't cordial. And basically, Maserati T ended up telling Big Charles about himself, and basically telling him that he had the whole Ville hot with that war that was going on. But basically, Big Charles had told T he wasn't gonna stop till every single last person was dead. I mean, and honestly, what else could you expect from a guy who had lost his own nephew in the war? Man, this shit became personal when my nephew got killed. And you wanna know something else, nigga? I ain't stopping till every last single nigga is dead, nigga. That's for a fact.
Hey, lower your tone, my nigga. Ain't y'all down on the score anyway?
Yo, ain't nobody talking to you, little Frankie. This business between me and your boss, nigga.
Yeah, alright, whatever, nigga.
He got a point, Big Charles. The way things going, y'all go extinct f***ing with them M-Block and 1200 niggas.
Oh, so you them niggas dick now? Motherfucker, I got a reputation to protect. Man, them niggas gonna have to kill me before I bow down.
You know, a man of wisdom is a man who knows he can't win every fight. A man who knows when to hold him and when to fold him. But see, a man of ego is a man that thinks losing is worse than dying trying to win. A man that doesn't know that a loss is merely a lesson that he can learn from. Now I see what type of man you are.
This next go round, Big Charles ended up getting new recruits, Nero and B-Man. And they was the only 2 people who was willing to get down for the block, which is Loyola.